I have a list of teams now and then, from the best team of Barcelona to now the all-time worst team, or Real Madrid slowly becoming the kings of football, while back then they couldn't win a single trophy. It only gets weirder from here, starting with the invincible era of Arsenal, which they didn't lose a single game ending with 90 points. They won a lot of trophies, including the Premier League and a gold trophy, which they are the only team to have it. And yes, it's literally called a gold trophy. Comparing them with now, it's literally a disaster. They haven't been doing good, especially in the Quarantine 2020 season. How did they even win a trophy back then? You know who else played that bad back then? Tottenham. Yes, this team that now is very good, finishing close to the top 5 all the time and even doing good in the Champions League. They are finally about to win a trophy. Believe it or not, though, back then they used to not be that good, obviously. Just like Arsenal, they didn't do that well, not winning anything like usual, and their only good moment is winning the Tiger Cup. Yes, that's it. But they seem to be doing kind of better now. Let's hope they finally win something. Coming up next is the team that now holds a treble. Yep, it's Manchester City. Back then, this team used to be called the second Tottenham. Ouch, not winning many trophies, sometimes not winning at all. Even with big players like Aguero, Kompany, and Sterling, unlike Tottenham, they actually had a good team. Just were unlucky. Seems like they took that personally, though. Now signing the biggest names in football, such as Haaland, De Bruyne, Grealish, and many more, they are considered as one of the best teams in the world right now, winning a whole treble and dominating every team they play against. I feel bad for the opponents. And if you thought those teams had the weirdest times and comebacks, keep watching. Seems like we're going opposite side now, since usually teams have a bad season and then they make an epic comeback, right? Well, that's not really the case for Manchester United. This team went from being one of the scariest teams in the world. Even prime Barcelona were scared of them. But we all know how those Champions League finals ended with Barcelona, to now being one of the worst teams ever. 3 Champions Leagues, 20 league titles, 12 FA Cups, and many more trophies, all won before the 2020 era. Yes, because after the 2020 era, well, it's not going good for them. They haven't won a trophy in a while. Let's hope they do win a trophy eventually, though, because Chelsea's downfall is even worse. Yes, that's right. Chelsea used very good having top-tier players like Eden Hazard or Willian or Didier Drogba. They won 2 Champions Leagues, 6 Premier Leagues, and just like United, many more trophies, but they had the same downfall as United. As sad as it may sound, football has lost a lot of quality recently, with teams having massive downfalls. Chelsea now has a good team, but they just can't win. To make it up to you, though, we finally have a good season, and no, it's not Chelsea or United. It's Liverpool. This team has never really had a terrible season, unlike most the other ones. Liverpool has always been a stable team, with their only bad season was finishing 8th. That's not that bad. They have managed to win 19 league titles, 6 European Cups, and 8 FA Cups, and they keep going strong. The only bad thing about them now is not only signing the GOAT Darwin Núñez, but also losing their manager Klopp, who has managed to bring them such a long way. Will we see a Liverpool downfall? Comment your team down below, which team you want to see next, and drop a like for part 2, because trust me, it's going to be even better than this. Also, subscribe if you're cool.